Hi, my name is Wayne and I'm your developer today. Now, let me give you some background. I used to be a delivery driver, and while I was working as a delivery driver, I went to evening university and I got my computer science degree. Now, I'm currently working for a large organization as a developer and I'm doing my master's in advanced computing, where I'm studying things like machine learning and natural language processing. So, one of the things I remembered when I just started to learn to program was how hard I thought programming was. And I wanted to become a developer, but I just didn't even think it would be possible. I thought it was going to be too hard. So, today we're going to look at some of the things that's going to stop you from becoming a developer. So, number one, you're going to think it's too hard. And I'm not going to tell a lie, it is hard, especially if you haven't studied in a long time. And when you pick it up and you start learning how to code, you realize that you have to think differently. You've got to think like a computer, you've got to think in logical steps. And I think one of the things that I didn't realize was the amount of time that you have to put in. And you've got to learn different concepts. There's so many different things that you've got to learn. And I'm not going to tell you a lie, it can be overwhelming. And then on top of it, when you see that your friends are going out and they're partying and having a good life, and your girlfriend, she wants to go out all the time, but you know you really want to change your life and you've committed yourself to becoming a developer. And then you look at the sheer amount of work that you've got to do, you just look around and say, sod it, I'm off to the pub with my friends. Number two, you're going to be trying to do too much. So what do I mean by that? So now you've started to learn how to code and you've got all this enthusiasm and you start to do tutorials. And what happens is you start off with one tutorial and then you go to the next tutorial. And then before finishing that tutorial, you're going to see something else that you want to learn. Then you're going to do that tutorial. And you're just going to end up in this tutorial nightmare of just going through one tutorial and not even fully understanding what you're doing. So you're going to get people telling you, oh, you need to learn Python. Then they say, yeah, you need to learn Java. Oh, JavaScript. Oh, HTML. Oh, and what about this framework? There's a new framework that's out. Oh, we've got to learn React. And then we've got to learn Vue. There's always going to be something because you know technology, it moves so fast. But that doesn't mean we have to learn everything that's out there. And my advice would be just to learn one language well. And I can guarantee you this, if you learn one language well, the next language that you try to learn is going to be much easier because you've already picked up the fundamentals. Now you start to learn to code and you're getting to understand the fundamentals and you decided that you're going to start to build applications. And this is where the problem starts. So you're going to say to yourself, right, I'm in a good space now. I'm starting to understand everything. Let me build an application. What type of application can I build? And you're going to be looking at the YouTubes and the Netflixes and the Facebooks. And, oh, yeah, that's a great idea. I should build Facebook. I mean, how hard can it be? It's just a website. And that's the problem there. We always tend to overestimate our abilities. So when you think of Facebook, they have spent millions on developers. They have teams and teams of developers working on their product to get it to where it is now. But you're not thinking of that. You'll set yourself a challenge and now you are trying to build this big application. And then what happens is that you get stuck. And now you're stuck and you're looking around, there's nobody to help you. You're searching online, you can't find the answers. And then that's it. You give up. You put down the laptop for 3 months. And after 3 months, you get the enthusiasm back again. And then you're back at it again. Oh, I'm going to build another big thing. You try to build that big thing again, you get stuck. And it dampens your enthusiasm. So my suggestion for a new developer trying to figure this thing out is to build small applications. Don't take on too much. Don't try to build these big ass applications. Yeah, do something small that is meaningful. I mean, don't do little to-do list apps. Obviously you want to test your skills, so you want to try to build something a bit more meaningful than that, but don't try to do too much. Yeah, Learn one step at a time and develop your skills that way. And that way you keep your enthusiasm, at a certain level. All right, that's it for today. Thank you very much for listening. I hope you enjoyed my points, and like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.